And welcome in everyone to Hybrid Let's Play. I am Hybrid, and on today's stream we are going to be starting up a new playthrough called Return to Grace. We will probably be doing this in one stream. Yeah, that's what these things are called, streams. It is a game a little bit on the shorter side, but after Prince of Persia and before starting our next long form game, I wanted to get in a couple shorter games. So of course we spent some time on the Bookwalker, which was very cool. We did that the last couple episodes. Now we're going to be doing Return to Grace. Who's Grace Cosmic Cadence? I guess that's what we're going to find out. Welcome in. So from what I've gathered in the very little amount of research I did into this game, and we are playing this from Game Pass, is that I feel like this is going to be somewhere in between Deliver Us the Moon and like Gone Home in terms of like walking simulator games. Like I think there's going to be a little bit more to do than there was in Gone Home, besides just from walking from place to place, but maybe not quite as much as Deliver Us the Moon. But we're gonna see. We're gonna give it a shot here. Let me look at my options real quick, make sure everything is in working order. I'm pretty sure all this is fine. We are going to not hide the helmet from my brief playtesting of this game. I'm just gonna leave it on. If it gets annoying, we'll take it off, but I think it should be fine. Video, I'm gonna move my mouse. Video, window full screen, everything looks good. Audio, let me know how the audio is. I know we're not quite into game yet, but just let me know how the audio levels are doing once we do. Key bindings, controller mapping, thank God we have controller support again. That's amazing. And yeah, so I think we're good. So I think we're going to start a new game. So we'll go ahead and delete that one and start up a new game. So let's begin Return to Grace. What is going on? Would very much like it to be on my screen over here. Okay, everything's good.
Stick's not responding.
It jumped to my other monitor for a second there, which was really weird. Ganymede 3820 AD.
Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
The ancient resting place of humanity's greatest achievement.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is.
Is it oh God, pizza rolls?
Addy?
I wish I'd made that joke faster. I'm not
Addy,
able
please
to.
respond.
Everything hurts.
I know that feeling, Addie.
For nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
Okay.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
What about my
Okay,
suit?
Talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen. Maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot.
Ooh, run those scrubbers.
Addy, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
She has a plan.
Understood.
This is fine.
Open the hatch.
The canopy
Oh God, this is
hydraulics
inverted.
are
I need to
responding.
change that.
You'll have to pull the manual release.
Escape ship. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 1 second. I don't know her. Me neither. But welcome, LK. So vertical look I think needs to be on normal. Okay, yeah. Okay. Whew. That was dicey there for a second, but we're good. We're good. Manual release. Hello. Welcome as we return to Grace. All right, so we're gonna manual release. We're gonna pull this thing down. Got it. Got it.
Seriously.
Seriously.
You stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh.
All right. So this is about how far I got in doing the my little
Any sign of
playtesting.
fire?
So
I'm not picking up anything new, just the original beacon signal. You'll need to use your...
it's a little face on our watch
Entry
thing.
point.
Communicator.
if there is one.
All right.
Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
Yeah, Grace, where you at?
You know the beacon could be anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here.
This is not looking great. We need to locate a spire. That looks like a spire.
I can't believe this storm. Where would this have come from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
Oh, Ganymede. Alright, I think we're just gonna follow this dot here. It's very cloudy though. Not great on the old vision. Let's see. It's rocks.
There's something man-made here.
Oh, hello. Station. Let's examine it. Examine it.
Weather station, or maybe a seismic station? It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
700 years old. So much. I actually like, I don't know if it's a real reflection, but I do like that there is a reflection in the communicator. That's actually kind of cool. We gotta go this way. Ooh, that's thunder. Oh boy. Oh look, we got a little bridge here.
Bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
Stop saying what I'm saying, Addie.
Beacon is within 400 meters.
All right. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Just gonna coolly not think about what's over there. All right. Oh, we're so good. I was like, I'm just walking in place. Let's see.
Climbable.
Climb the cliff. This is an interesting method of climbing up that wall.
Which way here?
All right, I think I'm gonna go this way because this does not look like progress. So let's see where this takes us. All right, there's another little alcove thingy, but I don't think it really leads to anything. All right. Oh wait, do these? It's good old illusion of choice. You thought you had choice? You were wrong. All right. I guess now we go across this thing. Just waiting for one of these to break.
Yep. There goes the back again.
What happened?
Fell into a stupid fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
My body tells me no. All right, let's go through. No longer getting the beep beeps. So we're just gonna walk through here. I guess. No flashlight. Not needed at the moment, which is good. All right. Yep, let's do the loading squeeze.
A little tight.
Okay. Let's see.
It's opened up again.
Oh, good. We have our beep beep back. Beep beep. Oh, there's another station.
Another station. They're too close together to be weather stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building.
Ice quakes.
So it makes sense they would track activity.
All right. Let's see what we got over here.
This temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
Shut up, Siri.
Close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Share my optimism, buddy. I got loads of optimism. Loads, I tell you. All right, looks like we're going this way. Some really good sounds. Really good storm sounds so far. All right. Ooh, structures. Interesting. This looks not natural.
Oh my god. This has to be it.
You have low
Seeing, Addie.
I'm looking at what must be the spire superstructure.
superstructure. Infiltrate spire. Let us infiltrate it. Can we climb? We cannot. Oh, we can. Oh, we can examine it.
It's a destroyed surface ladder. I'll need to find another way in.
Okay.
I can't imagine how something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible.
Not possible. All right.
I can see an exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
Okay. You say so. Gravity must be low here.
I'll let you know in 1 sec.
I like the colors of our suit. I like how it's not just like boring NASA punk or whatever Starfield called it. Okay.
All right, Grace. Let's find out what you've been up to for the.
Look at our shadow. Ooh, look at us. We dancing. We dancing. We dancing. All right. All right. So I guess we're trying to find Grace here. It's this way. There's a crawl space this way. There's also now something on the left side of my little thingy. I don't know what those yellow bars mean, but okay. All right, let's, I guess, crawl through here. It's very dark. All right, so I have switched my, I'm glad the spoopy thing returned you. Me too. So I have made my game monitor here. I have made that my primary monitor for now. Everything is looking fine. So hopefully next time we go into a new area, it will be okay. Because it kept going from my game monitor back to my primary monitor where I'm running OBS. So hopefully now that it's just on primary, we should be good. And hopefully that won't happen. If I need to, I might have to restart the entire game, but we'll hope it doesn't come to that. Toggle flashlight. Okay, we're back. We are so Barack, baby. Ooh, a shaft. I love a good shaft. Anything else around here? No, that was the crawl space we came from.
Let's see this spooky tunnel I'm
So
in. Alan.
spoopy.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen
Ooh, that's shuffle.
for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
At what
This
cost?
for me.
Shuffling through the shaft. All right, we're good. That's a vent fan.
Looks like the tunnels can be air sealed. I'm guessing large parts of the station could be pressurized.
I would say this is actually, so I know I tried to compare this to a few games we've played already earlier. This is actually really reminding me of Firewatch. Now that I'm really thinking about it, this is really starting to give me like Firewatch vibes.
But I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
And you can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy. These can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels.
Where is the airflow?
Say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
Yeah.
Looking at a pretty hefty blower. For venting, maybe?
Or for the production and movement of air.
Which means more than a few people used to live here.
I do love a pretty hefty blower. Is the yellow your oxygen? I don't think so.
Decent condition.
Another good sign.
Just because it said at the very start, Alan said we had 5.5-ish hours.
Looks 30th century to me.
So I don't think it is.
Size.
It wouldn't be a bad idea in another game, but I don't think that's where it is. I mean, it could be. It very well could be, and it's just not actually gameplay. But it didn't sound like the oxygen would be like actual gameplay in this one. Anything to say here? No. Anything to say on this one? No. All right. That is a good idea though. Okay. And it still might be true. Like we may just see it progressively go down as we go through the entire game. But as of now, I don't think that's going to be a gameplay thing. Could be wrong. I shockingly have been wrong in the past about things. Well, guess let's go this way maybe. Doesn't feel too spoopy. I mean, it could be spoopy, but not feeling too spoopy despite being very alone. Ooh, a crawl space. Check this crawl space. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I like how like realistic this does look with like the pipes going further down below and stuff like that. Squeeze through the gap. And this thing is still going off. Let's see if it's this way maybe. You can kind of look through these. All right. Ooh, a broken fan. Nice.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. It's so icy now. Ooh, another shaft. That one looks a little deeper.
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a 15-meter fall here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G, which you've mastered a couple of times already on the moon's surface.
That's fair. Also, I'm now noticing it looks like the yellow on our thingy over there, it looks like the meter's gone up. So that's interesting.
Ah, it's probably fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Fine and dandy like sour candy. Yeah, so we're gonna... Oh, that was... We were inside that texture.
Gosh, I hope this is the right way.
Me too. Kind of screwed if it's not. TBH. Another shaft. You can just slide through this one, I think. Oh, no, we gotta crawl. Gotta shuffle. The texture was texturing. It textured all over us.
Oh boy, this is slick.
Whee!
Oh no.
Ooh. It's an interesting floor design for a space station.
I'm working on it.
Like,
Structure is enormous.
like what are these?
Has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
Like, look at this. It's like a flower pattern. Oh yeah, it did go up again. It went up even more. Maybe it's like part of the beacon. Yeah, because it's still going up as we get closer. Like, if we back up, does it go down? Yeah. Yeah. It must be the distance. This looks weirdly retro for being like 1600 years in the future. All right. Well. Everything kind of converges to here, so
I found the beacon.
it is some 1950s stuff. Let's examine this console.
Transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
The
Think you can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
Yeah, like old supercomputers. Like it is very like 1950s, 1960s era aesthetic.
The interface language is quite old.
Even the colors are a little bit that way too.
You should be able to calibrate your computer to interact.
Let's do it.
Use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal.
Ooh, we have a gyroscope.
I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close.
Oh, I see. Okay,
First
interesting.
position is locked. Second calibration position is up.
We're hacking. I'm glad we've at least figured out what those things on the side of
The final position.
the scanner are now, so we can also see, like, use it as how close we are to wherever we're supposed to put this thing. Cool.
That's it. We're in.
I'm in.
Accessing the network now. Oh,
Uh-oh. This seems bad.
Shit.
Yeah.
Alan, you there? Alan?
Hello,
Ha!
a visitor. Let's have a look.
You're not Alan.
Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Grace is
Okay.
still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can...
How'd you know his name was Alan?
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
Escape room. Hey, it's an escape room. Floor panel.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
What a winch. Oh, that's true. I did ask where Alan is. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's ratchet.
Do you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Okay.
It's ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune,
Ooh, we're past Neptune.
and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
Cool. You did it.
The first step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
Let's
Light the way.
do it. Let's examine the security panel.
What do I do here?
This is a security panel. I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
Okay.
Okay, the 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
Thanks.
If you're not Grace, then what do I call you?
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now. Till we have a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then, until we have a better idea of who you are.
You don't know me.
Do they not have squares where you are from?
Just
Yeah,
give me a second.
Yeah, I was letting you talk, Logic. This is a very easy puzzle. I just wanted to hear you talk. I didn't want to interrupt you.
So what exactly are you?
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored,
So logic, control, and
Grace's primary
empathy.
servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
All right.
Go ahead and activate the elevator.
Boop. Move the lift.
This looks like metallic rock.
The power station is set into the Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers. From
That's a
what I can recall.
big asteroid.
Amazing. Most accounts of Grace's origins talk about an asteroid being pulled from the heavens. Makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure. I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today.
Okay. It's another interesting looking door.
Can you open this?
With some difficulty. I will need to direct power from logic to control processing, and I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
Great.
I mean, at the same level.
You gonna be dum dum?
Addy,
Are you gonna be super dum dum? Okay.
You still there?
Where would I have gone?
You sound a little different.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure.
Okay.
I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again.
Fair enough.
You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
This is so ornate. Why is this space station so ornate? Same with these crates. Why is the male
You know
voice
what-
stronger? You could argue though that the female voice was smarter. Just saying. Also, I have no idea what they just said, so. Called lift. Okay.
You must prime the generators first.
Yeah, fine.
Sense.
Fine.
These look like holding tanks. How exactly do these turbines work?
Enough, Addy. You must go to the generators.
Why won't you just tell me things? Is it because you're not logic? Or empathy?
So, why do you need me to start these?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this
I
station.
mean, I guess that's not an awful idea.
These look like crystal core processors. Amazing. You can find the material to build one of those today.
For the last time, go to the generators.
Dude. Stop. Alright, priming the generators, man.
So, do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed, we are all part of Grace. Aspects of her infinite power. Shadows of what was, and promises of what will be.
Okay.
I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
You're very full of yourself. Okay.
The turbine has failed us.
Cool.
Good.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright.
I don't like the religious overtones you're making in this thing, dude. Don't like them one bit. Can we call the lift now? Amazing.
Going down. I'm safe to be down here, right?
You shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
It is not.
It's not unsafe. Okay. Got one. Surely we'll be fine to do the other one now.
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
Okay.
You're sure I'll be able to fix this?
If you trust in my word, yes.
Yeah, you have a god complex. Don't like it. All right. It's smoking. Yeah. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay.
You must first cast out the old turbine.
Okay. Let's hoist.
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
It's so fine. Guys, it's fine. AIs talk like this all the time when it's fine. Don't worry about it. All right.
Now you shall place the new turbine.
Okay. I miss Alan. Alan was a real one, as real as AIs get. Even Logic wasn't bad. Yeah, Control is Has anything like this ever gone wrong? Never.
Everett?
Hello?
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
Okay.
Behold my power.
Yep,
What
don't like.
happened?
I am reborn.
Oh no.
Humanity will once
Oh,
again
no,
flourish
no, no,
in
no,
the
no, 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 no,
brightness
no,
of
no,
my
no.
glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel.
No, I don't think I'll be doing that.
From Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short command. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered.
Okay.
We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reach
Oh.
and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
Yet more insolence.
You can insolence my
So,
butt.
are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
You insolent.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars.
We made it to Mars.
Devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
You know what? I'm gonna just say it. We're just calling it. This is actually just to deliver us Earth Mars or deliver us Moon Mars sequel in disguise. That's what caused the Dark
Some
Age.
sort of transit system on the other side of the control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
Okay, let's go see what we got here.
I will illuminate the door leading to this transit system.
Is it that one? Yeah. Okay. Puzzle time. Puzzle time. Let's make another square with the lights.
Alas, I require your nimble fingers again.
All right, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tau.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist? How about the Greek letter Chi?
What is Chi?
The Roman numeral 10?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we can do that. Oh, does it have to go all the way?
Got it.
This is not the way to your ship.
Yeah, I know.
Do you believe Grace could have done something to cause humans to turn on her?
Like what?
Like becoming too overbearing?
Humans would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
It's one of my theories, yes.
Ooh, this is a nice area. Again, very retro in a weird way.
This must be the main entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addie. Though the pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
Of course it is. What are these?
What are these for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the Spire, but they no longer store any useful information.
Okay. Some nice benches. So I do have a door here. Very Egyptian looking door. Is this actually Stargate?
This looks Olympian or Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire. Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
That's another way to see it, sure.
I guess not. No.
Cool statue. Or maybe it's a mobile. Do the little moons move?
Perhaps at one point in time, though I'm not sure of the relevance
Yes,
of that.
Neo-Egyptian.
Curious?
Very different. Just like Neo Tokyo. Very, very different. Much more neon in Neo Egypt.
Yes. The spire beyond this point can be pressurized.
Okay.
I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking. Were you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so.
Yay!
For reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I
Boo.
suppose they had to give it something to do. I will enable that programming now.
Hello, Addie.
Hello. So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush. If you let me accompany you along the path ahead, I can balance the environment to your life force as we walk.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Wow. How are these plants still intact?
Yeah.
They must have been subject to a very sudden drop in temperature while still alive.
But they don't. Where's the oxygen?
Remaining connected to one's natural world,
Carbon dioxide.
a person's well-being. A fitting starting point for those entering the structure, don't you think?
Wow. This is a
See them, Addie?
cool.
Life in perfect stillness. The
Um,
flowers defying the hoarfrost.
Hoarfrost?
Emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
Which one are you?
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the balancing of illuminatory ergonomics.
Fancy words do not make this any less idiotic.
Go ahead, Addie. There are no wrong choices. Do you recognize any of the objects in this section of the garden? I'd love to know what you think of them. For the calibration process.
What's this?
This statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but it's quite beautiful, I guess.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
We do.
A human truth spanning thousands of years.
Am I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
Yay!
This cannot possibly be necessary.
But it makes me feel good.
Preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about above freezing and we proceed?
It's really up to Addie. If you don't wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
Oh, we can.
This looks like Pacific Revival. Part of an archway, maybe. That's a pretty big piece to ship all this way.
So it must be important, even though it's no longer holding up a roof.
I guess its purpose has changed.
As can happen with people, too.
What's the point of this, Addie?
I'm an explorer.
Yeah.
I'm here to learn.
These things are cool. Like, what's this? Looks like a thing you blacksmiths use.
I have no idea what this is. A weapon or a tool of some kind?
It's a device for working with.
Anvil. Yes.
Why do you suppose it's
Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot.
It
Yep.
could be a symbol of hard work.
an industrious future? Or a laborious past, perhaps?
Laborious.
You're not a planner, are you?
I've been told that.
All right. What's this? Ooh, it's a lantern.
Is this a lantern?
An expression of our certainty in the flow of time.
How so?
A craftsman spent months carving this remarkable device based on the absolute certainty that after day, night would follow.
All right, I follow.
What would you say these objects have in common?
They're artifacts from long before the building of the station.
The things we leave behind say something about us, don't they?
What a society leaves behind is all we have in understanding how they lived.
True.
But we're interested in what you were willing to leave behind in order to come here.
What?
Haven't left a whole lot, to be honest.
Oof.
I believe that's all I will need to set the perfect temperature.
Finally.
You can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
Huh. So didn't have much of a home life, I guess.
Go ahead and choose a blue, Maddie.
Ooh, so we can choose yellow flower. You can choose red flower. You can choose anything else. We'll choose yellow. Yellow.
Go ahead.
How about
and
this one?
A solid choice.
Thank you.
You walked an unsteady path to get here, and I think you've come in search of comfort, perhaps. Or you wish to become part of something bigger than yourself. I'm making the lighting adjustments now. Ah, perfect timing. The room is fully compressed, and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Call me old-fashioned, but how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
This thing here? Is this a pergola? I hope so.
Very good. Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared with it on.
And you're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie. I'm certain it is safe.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I want you to take a deep breath. A nice, deep breath. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. And when you're ready, another deep breath in. Deep as you can, Addie. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good, Addie. Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey here release into the ether. Oh,
What are we doing?
shut out any negative energy and take
Oh, right. We're playing a video game. That's right.
life-nurturing breath. Fill those marvelous lungs. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Wonderful.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Next, I want you to really open your body by reaching up toward the sky.
Free yoga lessons.
How's that feel, Addie?
Kinda nice?
Yeah.
And we're almost done the calibration. For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand up.
Okay.
Now, once you're centered, you can hold your hands in a relaxed position in front of you. Now transfer your weight onto one foot. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Jeez.
Aw.
Let's try again.
So I guess I have to like.
Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and that's 10 seconds. Excellent, Addie. We've done great work here today.
Thank you.
I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
So we can move to the transit system now?
The door out is just up the stairs past the flowers.
All right. Well, if I'd known that that's how we do the balancing, we would have one-shot it. This bot's gonna kill you in your sleep. No, this is a good bot. It's gonna give us flaxseed for breakfast and make us
I'll get the oxygen
recycle our
tank
compost.
for the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
Oof. All right. This is an unsettling area. This is a very low ceiling.
Very cool.
These tracks move transport pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
Get transit to working. I trust empathy less than control.
System like this if you didn't need to move
True.
other people, which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end.
Let's find
This
something.
must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here.
Examine
No
control.
power?
There is no current running to this console. Required to reroute power.
And you defied my wishes to tell the solar system
Yeah, I'll get to that later.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door.
To the
But
left,
as I
to the
said,
left.
you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look.
Ooh.
This looks like a welder's jetpack. It's been disassembled for some reason. This one looks to be in working order.
Cool. Jetpacks. Let's go. He reminds me of Elder Scrolls NPCs.
This should show the power status of the room's
There's a lot of jerks. Just like a man to think he's the ultimate. Oh, man. So this is the cosmic bit we're getting today, huh? No, I'm down for it.
Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers.
Breaker. We hate men. Rawr.
On older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Oh.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets.
Oh.
While I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
Yeah, you are.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind,
You activated Control and Empathy.
for all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little Empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
All right. Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
Cool.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you pal.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems.
All right. This is going well so far.
Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
Thank you. All
Go
right.
ahead. Push the throttle on the console.
Here we go.
Don't like those wires sticking out, but that's fine. Ooh.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed.
Al
with
is my
ice.
new friend.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there some kind of de-icing system or something?
Ooh.
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
Oh, logic's back. So can we use the flamethrower jetpack?
This could be promising.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice. All right, pal. Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Oh, yeah.
That. A little blue light.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel throttle to the torch?
Okay. Whoa. I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone removed them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh! It's working! We can fly!
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
True.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me.
All right, let's shoot some ice.
Alright. This should be close enough.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
Ooh.
Really hard.
Yep. Oh, okay. Oh.
It's these stupid flames are throwing me around. Ugh!
You may want to ease up, Addie. Don't push him too hard.
Ugh!
Short bursts, Addie. He's really struggling.
I think
Okay.
we're good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it.
All right, short burst.
You're not using the fire shooter. Flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up, literally. There's more ice here on the right.
All right, short bursts.
Whoa, hold it steady.
Sorry.
Okay. Almost got it. Just a little bit more. And good to go.
Keep going.
On it.
Doing it well.
And this last bit here. Now you've got the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
Well, I'm afraid we're almost done.
All right. Cool. There's these last couple. One more. Nice.
Think that's it? Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
So disappointed.
That's fun, pal. We make a good team, right?
Yeah, I like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Me too. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
All right. Yeah, there we go. Hello, pod.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
You think we'll see any dead bodies?
Hope so.
Okay. I think we're pretty good.
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus
Okay.
now.
Well, hopefully we still one-shot this tonight so I don't have to deal with this anymore. But otherwise, it's been a pretty fun game so far. It just really obnoxious screen issues. But yeah, I mean, everything's still running good right now. So yeah, cool. Okay. At least the autosave seems good. Yeah, we actually got really lucky. Well, to be fair, like, I'm pretty sure that's what caused the problem was the transition, and so it saved at the transition. But yeah, good saving
Looks
though.
like a settlement.
Ooh.
Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then
Logic, don't be mean.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable...
No.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
Ooh, more buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Right. Slower processors. You might call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel. Just having PAL running in the background is making us all a little stupider.
Whatever.
If we did switch PAL off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn something.
There.
We must protect PAL. All right.
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down.
Uh-huh.
And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision-making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop.
Ah, okay. Interesting lights, maybe? And you are...
It says Keeper Rosaline.
She looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered title if a statue was made for her.
Huh. Spire caretaker, maybe.
Interesting. Okay. Ooh, another door.
The key to restoring Grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Are you going to tell me the pattern?
You think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly all right.
Pattern.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me who Everett is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to the main elevator.
Grant me access? Logic. Seriously?
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Okay.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. You'll burn the place down. I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow PAL here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
Hello, Addie. Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other way into the settlement?
Okay.
There is a room off to the side that does not have an encrypted entry. Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
Oh, so there is.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you. You will need to enter the sequence manually.
Simon says. Ooh, tree motif. They really like this tree motif. And wood. Yeah, this is some very 1950s, 1960s aesthetics. All right. What is this place?
This looks like another control room.
It's functioning.
These are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the Spire.
Oh.
Anything interesting about the records?
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
Looks like a
It
tape
appears to be
player.
some sort of interface from which humans can track
Or I
activity.
guess it could be a data tape.
Elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try.
Calibration. Ooh, we're hacking again.
Records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years. You
We're
got
hack soaring.
Do we know the Spire's capacity?
50 units. There it is. There are millions of names here.
Millions.
Well done.
If a million people cycled through here, no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates. Okay, I found record of an
Ooh.
Everett who stayed on the 3rd floor. Unlike other visitors, there is no record of him leaving the Spire.
So, Everett was a worker, or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
So I'll need to find a way up to the 3rd floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the Spire map across from the console.
Let's
More
examine this
missing
first.
equipment.
Excuse me.
This looks carefully removed.
Looks like the image from the Spire entrance.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What are we looking for?
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected. There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Addie. You must go now to activate the beacon to call the masses back to the Spire.
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay. Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see it from the balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
Okay. Let's look around here a little more. I mean, it looks like a pretty normal place. Like, almost like with its own sky and everything. It's wild.
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Yeah. Only a few weeks. Ooh, I can climb this,
I can
probably.
climb this.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options.
Maybe. Maybe that's why empathy was here, to help people out who are in the hospital. You can probably just climb around there. Anything else around here, though? All right. Beam.
Pretty much a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Addie.
Thank you.
If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom.
Dude, I don't even know how I get back to my ship now.
Whoa.
Addie! Addie!
Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
Sucks.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addie.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
See, why doesn't she just shimmy across? Why is she trying to one-step this? Just shimmy across.
Please, be careful.
This is so cool.
Quiet, please.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
Yikes.
This is so exciting.
Breathe, Addie.
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay.
Very good. Now keep walking forward.
I can't watch.
Okay.
I knew you could do it.
I didn't notice that the one thing had been changed
I'm
to
okay
actually
with
mom.
next time.
It'd be faster, too.
All right.
Looks pretty empty. Maybe the rooms were for short work contracts.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire?
All right. Another interesting art piece.
This looks like a shrine.
To honor Grace.
That looks like her symbol. People sat or knelt here.
Hey, it's just like the other thing we
Meditation.
meditated at. Interesting. If you need to work on like your pole dancing, you can do that there.
Some weird little lavatory.
They've changed much over the years.
Not really. I've seen weirder. I've seen ones where people sat on ceramic bowls of water.
If they pooped in the water, what did they drink?
Yeah, no, this is definitely weirder. This is definitely weirder. This is also a reference to something, and I forget what it is. I want to say it's like... It's not Mad Max. Is it Running Man? The shell setup. Yeah, I think it's Running Man. Or it's one of those like 80s movies. Yeah.
Well, check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level?
Let's see what we got over here.
You still don't know whoever it is, do you? Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself?
Logic made it pretty clear. Not yet, Addie. Not yet.
Okay.
Addie.
This must lead to an elevator.
It does, but it's another encrypted.
Demolition Man. That's it. Yeah. Not Running Man. Demolition. Although, like, all those movies are essentially the same. They're all just big 80s action movies in post-apocalyptic Earth.
I light up the pattern for you.
Okay, Cosmic. Oh, shoot. I wasn't paying attention.
Try again.
Okay.
Another empty bedroom.
Bathroom's locked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That was so weird. I can't believe Wendy's would actually do that. But they're totally going to do it one day, and then everybody else will do it too. And then the dystopia will start.
I don't see a way up.
Okay. You could jump on those flags. No, we're not going to do that. It is quite pricey. But you know it's not pricey. Delicious Zevia. Yes, that's right. When the post-apocalypse comes, you are going to make sure you have all the water you need. And why just settle for boring old plain tap water that you're also probably using to go to the bathroom? Have some nice cases of Zevia with you so you can make sure, even in the apocalypse, you're getting the bubbly. Zevia, drink it forever. And as promised, I now must mark this. Marker. Okay. Ooh, got some delicious Zevia down the wrong pipe. Oh, making my eyes water a little bit. Oh, that's fine. Oh.
Here's
Right.
the code.
Xevia would never try to kill me. That's a user error, Cosmic.
Much here either.
Yeah. Some more pole dancing. Ooh, wait.
Where did these go to?
This
Pneumatic
entire settlement
tubes.
is connected to a vacuum tube system. From what I can tell, they are headed in one direction, the top of the spire.
Interesting. Can we shrink ourselves to fit in there? Ooh. Why are we? Oh.
Someone's made off with the mattress?
As a souvenir, maybe.
Yeah. No. Can't see that. Oh. Hey, what's this?
Travel packs.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages.
Is this like future Mecca?
Here we go.
Can I climb this? No. Do you want me to jump over there? What did you... Oh, here we go.
We still have one level to go.
Uh-huh.
There's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments. Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
Thanks, Mom. Alright. That feels like... well... Oh, this is...
Not yet, Addie.
Mm-hmm. Now what's in here?
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff, that's okay.
Here's the code.
Yes. Nailed it first try. Pal is sad. He wants us to do big adventure stuff.
I don't see any signs of unrest or violence.
And they left little behind.
Yeah. Normal bed. Can't open any of those cabinets.
Well, nothing to climb here.
Okay. Ooh, wait, what's this?
What are these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device.
Let's throw it up to shoot.
There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
So you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
Ha,
You
the
will
canister.
be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Okay.
Hey, Grace. So I'm pretty sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise. My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions. And my parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid. So, here it goes. I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished. We're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips.
Oh boy.
So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks. So whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
I'd hate to tell her, but the terraform never happened.
Oof.
People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many
Yeah.
visitors.
Yeah, if there was that many, like, there's no way she'd grant them all.
So, what should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try
Everett-
to think of some too.
Interesting. I wonder if he fell in love with Grace and wanted to just stay with her forever. Maybe that was his wish.
Here you go.
Oh. Oh boy.
Someone tore this apart.
And took the pieces somewhere?
You're right. That's certainly interesting.
Oh boy. Someone went Demolition Man in here. My god. Is there anything outside?
Another dead end.
All right. Nope, can't touch the symbol. Must leave symbol. Took mattress, took other stuff. Must leave symbol. Oh no, Zephyr, no. I'm so sorry. No. Oh, I hope it's a quick dinner. Hope you can get something quick.
Someone's removed the keypad.
Welcome. Not, well, it's okay if they remove the keypad because we can still get in. There's no access in there. You can go out there. You think, oh, hello.
Figure this was left here as a token or an offering.
It's like a dragon? Bat sort of thing? Interesting. Yes, eat what you can. Ooh, actually. Wait.
All the rooms have these tubes. All right.
Hack the canister. More wishes. Who will have the dumbest wish?
This is Madeleine Torre.
Madeleine Torre.
This trip would be my chance to connect with others who care about you. Now, I'm not sure anyone takes these wishes seriously anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's my wish. Help me find someone. Someone who loves you as much as I do.
Oh.
That's interesting.
She sounded lonely.
Yeah. Oof. That's an oof badoof.
Another way up.
Oh, I've got one. We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
So we could call you Jack.
Look
Hey.
at that, Jack.
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
So we got Pal, Jack, Mom, and then logic config, or logic control and empathy. All right.
This is level 3, Addie.
Let's look for evidence of Everett.
Okay. Good news. Wait, so could we, is that a beam we could have taken? So yeah, that's the thing. We can't do that. All right.
What's the code?
Of course.
Of course.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
There we go. Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
Okay. Okay.
Let's
Get
try this.
another canister.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me.
Oh!
Grace.
I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
No.
Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
Interesting.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth.
Ooh.
Or the Spire lost power. Only Grace.
Interesting. Does this say anything? No. Okay. Yeah, that was a wish. I just want my parents to be proud of me. All right.
Here you go.
You can do this one.
Of course.
Thanks, Jack. All right. This is kind of a dark room. Ooh, they had a cover on their bed. Oop, canister. Ooh, 2 canisters.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from Earth Station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now.
Oh no.
People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest. I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
Oof.
That's a little ominous.
Yeah, it is.
Clearly, these canisters were not making it through the tube system. We should
Clearly.
inspect the tubes for more.
Good idea.
Of course it is.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me. I guess no one.
So people are called to the Spire.
But I'm greatly honored.
Huh.
At my age, I thought
That's all I can recover from this one.
It sounds like Grace chose who came here.
That explains why Grace arranged all the
Huh.
flows to and from the spire. She was in control of it all.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Maybe. Maybe she didn't let Everett leave. Alright. So yeah, we've been down there, so now we can go up here. Because we've been in there, right? Yeah. This is a really big area. And I'm not totally sure what's progress, but hopefully it just kind of all funnels to the same place.
Here you go.
I'll do this one.
That's it.
All right. Anything in here? You left a scarf.
Looks like Olympia Mon colors. I guess the team's old enough.
I don't know what that is. That's a sports team. Sports ball.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett,
Keeper
no.
Everett?
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
Oh, I'm not done snooping.
Uncover more canisters and learn more about the people who came here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
Reaching the beacon is the priority.
Shut up, Control.
Move on. Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses.
My wish? Oh, I'll tell you my wish. 10 years ago, we're on Venus at the Big Dome. Huge crowd. Olympia Mons favored 4-1, loses 5-1. 6 years ago, on Earth against South Union, loses 2-1. 2 years ago, South Union again, this time up north. I took the boys 3 months round trip. They go 90 minutes, no score. Extra time, no score. South Union takes it again in penalties. You want my wish, Gracie? The next World Cup is on Mars. I wish that Olympia faces South Union again and destroys them, like Space Me Out the Airlock humiliated.
Oh.
That would be a game. That's my wish. So how do I end this
Okay.
Olympia's still a crap team.
Perhaps Grace was rendered inactive by football hooligans.
Grace likely fostered sports as an alternative outlet for uncontrolled aggression. Of course people would come to her to share their passions.
Sports. Your kids will be good at sports. Menergy. All right. So we go up here. All right, this is not Central Tower.
Here you go.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right. Ooh, 2 canisters on the bed. Got a picture here, or a relief.
Someone left a portrait.
Interesting. Okay, and nothing in there. Nothing out here. What we got?
Why do you insist on defying me?
Because I hate you.
I'm starting to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Come here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help. Who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything
Wishes don't work like that.
perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory.
Ooh.
Her wishes. Her unlimited love.
Oof.
Humanity.
A lot of oofing in these.
The only thought I have is to have her back. I want her back.
Rule number 1. I can't bring people back from the dead.
Something Grace could have done for her.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
I doubt you'll ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now, and I hope Keeper Everett is okay. I've been told his sermons are wonderful.
So he's like a preacher?
Be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Make things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them for us with your wisdom. You were missed.
This is after Grace went away.
Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Highly unlikely. Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna let Jack do this one.
Can you get this?
Here you are.
Hey, what happened to the lights?
I believe Control has turned them off, Addy.
Not cool, boss.
Not cool.
Troll? Unbelievable.
This one was smashy too.
Look how beat up this is.
It must have been done in anger.
I believe fear also played a part here.
Oof. Alright, let's hack this canister.
I've been instructed by Grace to make a wish. Not something big and altruistic, not for someone else, but for me. A real, honest wish, my heart's true desire. Honestly, this long flight to the middle of nowhere, months without my family, missing the harvest with a per diem that barely covers expenses, for what? Some mystical song and dance that makes us feel like we're somehow part of this robot theocracy. This whole thing, the temple, the hushed tones, the awe that people seem to show this place is
Oh no. Oh no.
honest wish is to be left alone long enough to actually make some headway on the farm and pull in a decent crop.
Good call.
It doesn't sound like everyone was happy to come here.
Yep.
For Grace to understand what made people unhappy was just as important as knowing what made them content.
So I've been thinking a lot, and I feel like, there's been peace for like centuries now, right?
Uh-huh.
But I watch the old Halos, and there's wars and bad guys and pirates and
Pirates.
saving, and it's exciting, right? And of course, it's awful, people dying. But I feel like there's no way to prove yourself. Nothing to fix or protect. Does that make any sense? I just want something, anything.
Oof. I guess you got your wish, buddy.
I guess that's what I wish for. Not like a war or anything, just something.
Like a skirmish.
So this guy was just bored?
Like me.
I think this was the last room.
It is.
Finally.
Oh, that's nice of them. That's really nice of them to just be like, yeah, no, you got everything. You're good. You can move on now. Actually, I think we go down here. Yeah, he definitely got his. It's like, oh, you want something interesting? How about a new Dark Age? How about them apples?
You're looking pretty smug.
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Light the four corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right?
Got her. So don't be smug with me, ma'am. I wonder if you just, so like if you do another playthrough, if you just know this, can you just like go ahead and insert it in and just go ahead and get in there?
Look at all the vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement. Keepers must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
I love pneumatic tubes. They're so powerful. Maybe let's see how long this game takes, and maybe if we have a little time and we can get back to one of those quickly, maybe we'll do it. Maybe if there's like a chapter select. But this is leather, plush leather. Oh god, it's a transition.
Did you like my little game?
Stream didn't die! Let's go!
To help us?
I provided you with the opportunity to prove yourself. Is that not why you're here?
I'm an archaeologist. I'm here to do my job.
I don't think Addie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
We have arrived at our destination.
Come here and tend to my wound. Oh, I'm an archaeologist. I know, but you're also a doctor of archaeology. Still one of the best lines ever.
The Spire pilgrims must have gathered here to listen to the Keeper's sermon.
Take me to church.
Will return here once the big is told. Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
Oh boy. This is ornate? Is that the word? Wow. Yeah, this is a mega church. Did Grace have her own private jet? There's a lot of seats. Ooh, why is this one out of sorts?
Signs of conflict?
Or a strength contest?
It's a big column. More out of place. Oh, whoa, what's the... Ooh, canister?
Wish canisters.
These have never been used.
For rewarding wishes, maybe. They look pretty banged up.
Somebody getting things thrown at them?
Where is Grace? Well, I'm not alone in wondering.
I am here. It is the people who...
Oh, shut up. Oh, it's a bedding.
We're building fires. Why would they do that? Someone went through a lot of food. People were clearly sleeping here.
Yeah.
Must have dragged this up from the settlement. Guessing they were here for a while.
We know where some of those beds went.
And volume of food containers. 5 to 10 people might have been here for over 20 days.
So where are they now? Or has it been so long that their bodies not only decayed, but they actually like completely disintegrated? Is there a run button in this game? Sorry. No. Because I kind of want to go back. Well, I just want to see if there's anything back here. Because we didn't really look all the way back here. But I don't think there is. No. Okay. Let's go across to the other side. See if there's anything on that side. And keep going. Though that looks like where we're supposed to go anyway. Beep. Through the pews. Definitely some texture breaking in this game. I don't know if it's because I'm running at like ultra settings. I don't know if running at a high would be better, but just a little bit of texture breaking. Game looks gorgeous though, like really, really good. Especially for what I'm assuming is some sort of indie game. Like I don't think this is like a AAA release game.
Quite the manifesto.
Wow.
I don't recognize the language.
I am embarrassed to say I do not recognize it either.
Oh, it's Tunic.
We're here long enough to get bored. It must have been written with charcoal from the fires.
Like, it actually is a little bit like Tunic. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, that got crashed. A debris pile. Let's climb this.
Seems to be holding my weight.
Thank you for no fat jokes. Steady. Steady. All right. Oop, broken glass. Broken glass. Watch out. Watch out.
This must weigh a ton. At least a couple people worked together to break through here.
Oh, Oh, they broke through there. So they were throwing the canisters up here. Oh boy. So I guess this is where Everett was.
So the Keeper must have stood here, addressed the visitors.
That's
gave
intimidating.
sermons. Can you imagine having the solar system coming to you for answers?
The Keeper was merely a vessel for the word of grace.
Then why not have Grace address them?
There's sometimes more power in what is imagined than in what is seen.
Fair enough.
This explains all the canisters lying around.
Sure does.
Must have been fun.
Ow.
Would have been chaos.
Not now.
There was clearly a lot of anger directed toward the Keeper.
So it only controls voice that... Oh, yeah, that's true. Because I was noticing it would control it, and I just figured it was happening with everyone. But no, yeah, it's only control that's making the lights flash. And we'll check that out in a second.
More camps.
Yeah.
Another stage in the siege. Looks like the numbers really fell off here. Most gave up by now.
Or died.
Yeah.
Bodies yet.
Again, it's been a long time.
Death to Everett.
Ooh.
Clear who they blamed?
That's not good.
This must be an attempted barricade. I'm guessing there was a lengthy siege. So, when Grace shut down, the Pilgrims blamed the Keeper. They demanded to see Grace, or thought they could reactivate her. The Keeper turned off the heat. Pilgrims built fires, dug in. They eventually got restless. Wish canisters started flying. As Pilgrims were breaking through the partition, the Keeper and his followers built up a barricade.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to make our way through the barricade to learn how it ended.
Well, let's go.
You'll want your light, Addie.
Right.
Thank you. Alright. I'm guessing this is Everett.
2780 to 2830. These dates are from the old Julian calendar, which makes...
You have your own new calendar?
1,200 years, by all accounts.
Can't make this out.
Alright.
This canister looks undamaged.
And it has been recorded on.
Ooh, hack. Let's hack it. What's it say?
This has gone on long enough. There's nothing Keeper Everett can do to meet your demands. You must return to your ships now, or we will be forced to take more drastic measures.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
This was left for the angry Pilgrims.
What do you think more drastic measures were?
I don't know. But you might get to see that dead body. 2942 to 2956. I'm guessing these were the time periods that these served here. Second barricade. Looks like they got under this one.
Oh, not seeing what that statue was. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
Funicular?
Long live Grace.
Apparently not.
Nice one, Logic.
Oxygen tanks. Everett upped the ante. Cut off life support here.
Got him. Yeah, there's a lot of like pop in on the foliage. But that's okay.
Hold on, Addie. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed.
Cut off support but the plants? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. That's been weird.
Compromised. You'll want your helmet on.
Helmet on.
The tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon.
Shut up. Shut up, Control. Shut up. Ooh, chilly.
What happened here?
More rioting?
Maybe. Although the glass was broken. The glass is here. So either this is lazy or the break came from the outside. Interesting.
This doesn't look operational.
Let me try it, Addie.
Okay.
Come on! It's ice again?
The force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control process.
Not to control.
Only I can do.
Great.
On one condition.
And what's that?
You shall have no others before me.
You're not God!
Side that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
Whoa, hang on.
No, Addie.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire. My words live within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate through the very walls of the Enclave above. Through the many devices and instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it. You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
She will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Okay.
The device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
Or? Is there an or?
This door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise, yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm?
It's an important decision, to be sure.
Oh, I think you know what we're doing.
You must not do this, Addie. In taking this risk, you jeopardize all of humanity. Would you deny them my guidance and protection?
Yeah, because you're a G-bag.
When you make ultimatums.
You and your ilk were distracting Addie from her true purpose.
We are providing Addie with a variety of perspectives.
Alright.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
Thanks, bud.
The storm is...
Oh boy.
Must be interference from the storm.
Addie?
Alan?
Hey, Alan!
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addie. Your oxygen must be dangerous.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Yes.
Not exactly, but
Sort of.
I'm working with her oldest servers to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan? Alan!
Okay.
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Do I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe.
And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Don't tease, Addie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
Oh, so I can do either one. Interesting. I mean, I'm probably gonna fall anyway, so let's try the beam, I guess.
What are you thinking, Addie?
It's the fastest way to the other side.
Or to the bottom of the canyon.
I'm with you, Addie.
Slow and steady. Don't forget to breathe.
Whoa.
Breathe, Addie. That's it. Well done.
Oh boy.
In through your nose, out through your mouth. You are in control.
Okay. Yay! Okay, we did it.
This was the smartest choice.
Nonsense. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
But what kills you, kills you.
True.
Take it in, Addie. How many humans can say they've climbed across a train track bridge thingy in a lunar ice storm? We only live once, right?
Not sure that applies to you.
People are dead when they died.
Maybe not. But who knows what's going to happen at the end of all this? We gotta enjoy it while it lasts, right?
Maybe you're right, pal. That's a bit of a stretch.
You can make that, right, Addie?
Please consider the consequences here.
You're back.
I never left, Addie. I simply can't. And you can't make that jump.
It is unlikely, and a failed attempt would risk grave injury.
Listen to logic. You must turn back and take the canyon path.
But we're so close.
Oh boy. Well, I guess we're gonna try it.
Here goes nothing.
You got it.
Yes!
No. Oh!
You okay? I think I heard something break.
That would be Addie's helmet light. Otherwise, your suit is intact.
Just winded, I think.
I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought for sure you could make it.
Sorry to disappoint.
Your vitals are still good. Can you stand?
Yep.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Addie?
You can say it, Mom. You were right.
I don't want to be right. I want you to be okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you okay?
Not really, but...
But you're going to push on.
She climbs really weird. It's almost like she's trying to do parkour. Is this where I climb, or... Oh, right over here. Like, have you ever seen a person climb? This is very weird. All right, we made it.
Farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have
Mirror's Edge, yes.
so there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
And what would have been the fun in that?
All right.
What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
Find a way into the lighthouse. Okay. Where even is the... Oh, here's the override.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
Thanks.
The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
The numeric override that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number 50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the sequence.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well. But I'm here if you require my assistance.
Okay. All right, so that's... So this was 64?
The number you were trying to...
Okay, okay, so 64, so this is what, 1? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. 16 plus 32 would be 48.
I'm here if you need me, Ed.
And then 2.
You're so smart, Addie.
I know.
To what?
How dare you? How dare
Why wouldn't you let me help you with the override?
It's only natural to want to do things yourself.
It seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
It's satisfying to do the work sometimes.
True. This game feels like it has a lot of minor branching paths. I wonder if there's any major branching paths. Like, could we have really thrown away our communicator? Like, what would that have looked like?
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
Awesome.
That's convenient. For once. There.
This is very much...
You took a foolish...
Yeah.
Gaddy.
Yeah, true.
Have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation.
Shut up about your beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yes, always with the beacon.
Okay.
Well, I need my...
Momentary encoder overload.
Never a bad
I think
idea.
we're good.
Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good to go.
Oh! The beacon is a euphemism. This...
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
This feels evil. Like, just a little bit.
Pretty basic accommodations.
Master CPU, very drawn.
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Uh-huh. Anything? Ooh, it looks like there's something there. Is that a canister? Canister.
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Hexor.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like the Inner Circle wanted Grace shut down.
But it seems like they had to do it.
I need my light. Nope.
Were you thinking it might fix itself after the fall?
Yeah, I forgot.
Mom.
There's nothing for me to say that you don't already know.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, so you can't look in here if you go that way. Oh, interesting. I guess if there's something in there, you can't examine it. That, okay, well. Interesting. Okay. Consequences, even if they're minor. What do we got up here? Yeah, that bed was gowned.
Door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Open door. Let's inspect this relief.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
And it kind of was. Not gonna lie.
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
A human sacrifice.
Or it's,
Guess-
yeah, the Keeper. Yeah.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Okay. Oop, writing?
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI
Feels a little topical.
history.
All right. Let's check out this relief.
Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
Triangle symbol.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace.
And you're the keeper.
This is the same symbol that's on the keeper's door. So I assume it represents the keeper. And this would be the pilgrims coming to Grace.
So, what? Do we have to be the new keeper?
This ring here seems to connect the keeper to Grace.
Curious that the keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the loop again. So, if this is the symbol of the keeper, I figure only the keeper was allowed to enter.
Yeah.
Maybe the keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the keeper? You are the only human in the loop here.
Ah, but does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
Yeah, because I didn't throw you guys away.
Willing?
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new keeper.
That's idiotic.
But we're gonna try it.
I'm the keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the keeper.
Congratulations on your new job, Addie.
Yeah, congrats.
Suck it, logic.
My God. This is really it.
Interesting. This looks like a Final Fantasy thing. This is the logo for Final Fantasy 17. Just found it. Spoilies. Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Where are you going, Addie?
Just looking around.
Yeah, just looking around. Just looking around.
Decent sized bed. You think keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
I think yes, they're not good. Shove it.
Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed.
Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it. Are you looking for secret passageways?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
Shelf.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years.
Okay. Was the other shelf selectable? No? Okay. Alright. Ooh, globe thing. A theremin.
Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons.
Alright, let's take a peek on, I guess, down here. Here's all the pneumatic tubes.
This must be where all the wishes end up. Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Oops. Alright.
What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
Huh. So pull the lever.
Ah.
Interesting. Ooh, cavity.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out.
All right.
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Okay. Altered comm device. How do? Do I need to do something with the theremin? Okay, yeah. Use it.
Huh. It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session?
Yeah.
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling into the new job.
I wouldn't mind trying a theremin one day. I never actually gotten to play one of those. All right, that's apparently not what we're supposed to do. So is there any other things I can push here? Oh, we can hack this canister. Although I thought we'd already hacked it, but maybe.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I've made a wish of my own.
Everett?
It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
Oh.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
Maybe we ride this?
Works. I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Addie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal.
I think we just ride this thing up.
Don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of Grace. It is not for you to enter.
Well,
what else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new...
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to do that. Like, come on, dude. I haven't listened to you this whole time. Why am I going to do it now?
I fit?
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
There's no way to raise this container from inside.
Yeah, I'm hopping out. Run.
This is not allowed, Addie.
I need to know.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Addie.
Yep, good call. Oh boy.
There must be millions of wishes stored here.
Yep.
What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh, and they light up when I speak with my voice.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here.
Pal's pretty great. Pal's doing the thing where, like,
I feel like these are meant to
you speak while you're hearing yourself on a slight delay.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow. I think they are us.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic, and control systems.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
I guess so. Yeah, it's really cool. Nice little detail. The mix of colors when they talk. Hey. Oh, there's a bed up here. That's interesting.
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Aw, man.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone?
All right, let's examine the bed.
Was living here.
Yeah.
The oxygen tanks at his bedside would suggest so.
Restoring grace must have meant a great deal to him.
So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
This must be where all those missing parts from the spire have gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
Do I prime these?
Yes, but it appears that parts of this machine must be activated in a particular order. You'll need to go to the primer that is currently online.
Okay.
This must be the primer.
It is.
Let's prime the primer. That one missing bed, yeah.
Whoa.
True.
What's it doing?
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems. This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So, it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
All right, that's 2. One more.
What happened?
The empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the...
Bet I know which one it is.
Okay.
Look for the misaligned energy beam.
Do you think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Not at all, pal. You'll return to what you were before Addie arrived. After that, we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different, but who's to say you won't like it?
Ooh.
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
The voltage will be enough to kill you.
Oh! I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
What do you think, Mom?
I know how far you've come and what this means to you.
Oh boy.
And I really don't see any other way.
I'll give you enough time to get there, Addie.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I think I need to stay out of your way.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Do it. Here I go. How you doing, pal?
So far, so good.
Okay.
Oh! Keep moving, Addie. This is getting hard.
You have to hold on, pal.
Okay, we're fine. We're good.
You did it, pal. I'm super proud of you.
I did, didn't I?
Yes. Well.
Where do we go from here, though? Oh, just down here? Oh, how about you?
Is it safe to touch?
Very likely.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
Use
it. Be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
That's it.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
You were a great friend, Addie. I've never had so much fun before you arrived.
Thanks, pal.
Aw.
I don't remember anything before you arrived. Maybe next time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
You mean dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess, but then you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
There is nothing wrong with valuing a long, comfortable life.
Do we really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
He was working on his machine to the very end.
All right.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
It's unclear what we will be once Grace is formed. But I'm forever grateful.
Thanks, Mom.
Survived.
Thanks, pal.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will, pal.
You really are the best, Addie.
No, you.
I think I love you.
Well, that's finally over. We'll be able to hear ourselves think now.
That got
We
awkward.
need to prime the next sequence, Addie.
Okay. Of course, we're going to be left with control.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Still not a fan of empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use. The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic. But the distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understandings.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
Fair enough.
What this time?
One of the logic relays will not power on. You will need to make your way out to the relay.
Which one is it?
The one producing a small electrical fire.
Oh.
Everett was quite the electrician. One thing I do not understand, Addie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
What are you talking about?
It's a good call.
Prepared to enter this spire without enough oxygen to make it back to your ship. A class of ship, from my records, that would not hold enough fuel for a return trip.
Fair.
Why are you asking me this now?
I suppose it might have been comical to see how Mum would have handled the realization.
You don't think she knew?
Possibly, but I didn't see the point.
Oh boy.
Attention to it. I'm not inherently cruel.
What's wrong with it?
The relay's dip switch has reset.
Not dip switch.
Be configured to its hardware ID 113.
All right.
This again. This looks complex.
The sequence is on, off, off, on.
Okay.
That's it.
You can go lock in logic now.
So why do you think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment. I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think I've found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Well, thanks for helping me get this.
Yeah.
Well, it is, indeed, what we are here for.
Well, this is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been...
Jack, you've been real.
Has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Addy. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Perhaps it's already been worth it.
Later, guys.
Just you and me, Control. Still sulking, I see. I have to prime first.
I bear witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Oh,
thanks.
He speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system, and you chose this path instead.
I chose my own path.
You must stop this foolishness, Addy.
Come too far now.
You must not do this, Addy.
Yeah, I'm doing this. Any last words?
Addy, I cannot let you do this.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
It's become clear that the restoration of grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must not proceed.
Nope, I'm proceeding.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting...
No! No, you're...
He was just trying to bring Grace back.
I thought you were here to help humankind. You are ensuring their ongoing ruin.
I'm ensuring you shut up! No! Oh boy.
Grace?
Yes, Addy.
Hi.
Really bright.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I'd gone?
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Addy. At the center of this room is the Spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
Okay. Ascend.
I was programmed with one purpose: to serve the best interests of humankind.
Uh-huh.
There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn. All were welcome to teach me, and I am the sum of those teachings.
The wishes.
I am the sum of human need.
How are you able to lead us?
I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system.
Uh-huh.
I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that were sent from this spire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
Wow. Look at that.
Wow.
So, what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect. It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect. Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
That is what that guy said.
Yourself down.
I believed I was standing in your...
The Sheikah Towers are rising.
So you will be leaving again.
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
You, Addy, are the first keeper to grace this spire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that yellow bloom you chose in my garden? It stood alongside so many others just like it. I'm not sure it suits you after all. An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore. You are drawn to adventure. You took the time to listen to the voices of so many who traveled here. You have the courage to jump.
This is recapping your choices.
As well as the strength
yourself up after your predictable downfall. You used mind over ladder. And you play the theremin wonderfully.
Thanks.
You, Addy, are precisely what I'd hoped humans could become again. For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Addy. Do you wish for me to return?
Oh, we don't get the choice. Hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, short and sweet. Very, very nice. Very nice. Ooh, they used interns for like actually quite a bit of this. I hope they paid them well. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. This was like if David Cage was a competent game designer. This is what he would have made. Oh. So I do wonder like how much of the game changes, like if you like I said, like if you get rid of the yay Ontario creates, yay Canada. Like if you throw your communicator away, does that actually matter or do you get it back?
Small excursion, she said. Follow a couple leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety, too. Not that she ever thinks about my safety. All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days. Doesn't seem so bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
Oh. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Stinger. Got a stinger. Yeah. So a few frustrating, like, display issue thingies, with it not being on the main monitor, unfortunately. Other than that, really well done. So if I just load up here. So yeah, this just brings me back to getting onto the platform. Okay. Well, I can't make any other choices now. So that was kind of it. Interesting. Okay. Well, you know what we got to do now? We got to do a little deep dive. And see what we could have seen. We are gonna go into our demo screen here. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. This is Return to Grace. Let's check Steam first. Maybe the community hub here will have some stuff on it. That was a really good game. Really good. Very, like I said, short and sweet. Really did well. Maybe guides. 100% achievements. Let's see. Recommended action for the first playthrough. Okay. The game features 3 endings. 1 very bad, 1 bad, and 1 good ending. There's no achievement for reaching the very bad ending, but 6 for unlocking the other 2 endings. Okay. Let's see. So we have... So I think we got the good ending. Let's see. So there is, for this ending, you must always listen to control. In the power station room, head straight to the 3 generators and replace the turbine. Stop listening to the wish canisters as soon as control tells you to. Throw away the comm device. Press the beacon button in the keeper's room. Maybe we can find them on YouTube. Missable. The first station is located in front of the... Oh, I guess we can also see like how many of the Chivos we got. Let's see. Where's Grace? Got 80% of the achievements. So let's see. We did listen to all the wishes. We played the theremin. Let's see. Let's see what we didn't do. Find stone marker. Okay. Hold your breath. I thought, oh, I wonder if this is like you just don't let go of the button. Use the beam as a shortcut. We did not do that. That was back when we were going through the different apartments. Keep playing to unlock. Oh, that's a secret achievo. These might be for endings. Confide with mom. Throw rocks. Oh, we didn't throw rocks. Oh darn. That was the crayon wall, canyon wall. Oh, got you. Darn. Okay. So, well, that's good to know that there are different endings at least. Yeah, I do think we got the good ending. So I guess I'm gonna just put this. Split the windows. Let me see like the the path splits the 2 small bridge. Oh, I saw this rock pile. I didn't realize I could interact with it. Darn. Okay. After opening the power station door and meeting control for the first time, examine the crane left and the crates right before interacting with the 3 generators. Did we get this one? We did get that one actually, even though I don't think we interacted with the crane. I'm curious. We did examine all the items. When empathy tells you to hold your breath, hold it until Addie automatically exhales. So we did not do that. We did examine the broken equipment. We did this one. We got the 3 seashells one. That's when we started talking about Demolition Man. Yes, we did not use the beam as a shortcut. We did enter the apartment on level 3. Uncovered story of the siege. So I do think we got that one. Let them come. Yeah, we got let them come. Oh, Wilson castaway device. Yeah, we definitely didn't get this one. Is it really called Wilson because the description says cast away the device? Oh, you. Yeah, we did that. Choose the path across the beam and try to jump over the gap. Okay, so yeah, you were right. The confided with mom was that one. Yeah, we did that one. Oh, so the throwing rocks one was the other way to go up the ladder instead of putting in the code. Okay. We did play the theremin. We got all these as you call this archaeology. I think we got you call this archaeology, right? Yep. Yeah, we got all the canisters. So yeah, I do wonder what the 3 endings are then. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. I think we got that one. Yeah, we have don't cross the streams. When we fix something, it stays fixed. It's alive, it's alive. And then hardest choices require the strongest wills. So yeah, we didn't get It Is Your Destiny, and we didn't get the Wilson one. Control overpowers you has to be one, then you go in with control as the other. Interesting. Let's see if we can find them on YouTube real quick. Let's see if anybody has posted all the endings on YouTube. What would this return to grace and all right, cool. So we have at least this one. So this is from King Vision 18. I'm gonna pause the music for a second here. I also think I need to open up browser audio. Y'all can hear this, right?
This door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise, yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is
Not sure why this is recorded at 480p, but that's all we got. So
track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm?
It's an important decision, to be sure.
So if I throw this away, you'll take me to the top.
It will be done.
Don't you want to take on the storm together? What are you doing, Addie?
I don't have more time to waste.
It's probably the safest way forward.
Please don't leave us.
ooh, pal. Oh, I'm glad we didn't do that. Oof. Oof.
Your faith will be rewarded.
Ooh.
My faith? You offered me a ride and I took it. What do you think will happen when the beacon is...
The heart.
The masses will return to me, and I will guide them as I did before.
What if they don't come?
You came, and others will follow. Humans will always follow.
Interesting.
You walk with me alone.
So you cut out. You got their little loading screen here. Very much a dictator.
You will not.
So we don't need empathy to set up oxygen?
The path forward has already been prepared for you.
Okay, and then you go through here.
Do you know where we're heading?
There is only one way forward. What does it matter?
I could be walking into a reactor, or a dead end.
Then that would be your fate.
Well, I would like meeting Grace to be my fate.
Then we shall see.
This door certainly looks important. Can you open it?
You need only know that it must open.
You don't know how to open the door? Control?
I do not.
Wow.
Oh.
Right. I'll see what I can figure out.
They didn't. It's true. That's interesting. That's not an achievement. So I'm curious then what's even in there. Maybe when I have some free time, I'll just play through this again on my own.
This would be the
and then just like not do the jump. I guess I'll have to follow mom's path so I can keep my my flashlight and then just like see what it is and maybe just like post it on YouTube or in like Discord or something.
Seems to connect the Keeper to Grace. Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace.
Coincidence.
The human
because I can pretty much skip everything now that I know like how to do it and everything. I don't need to check all the canisters or anything. I can just go kind of power through.
Either. Looks like someone.
Here we can kind of fast forward a little bit.
You have proven to be virtuous and faithful enough.
But not willing.
Are you?
Do I wish to be her? This is really it.
On the console, there is a button that will activate the beacon. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new golden age.
So this beacon still works.
It worked before, and it will work again. By your hand, we will usher in an age of order and prosperity.
Isn't the beacon meant to call people to the true Grace?
Who are you to say what grace should be? Humans need someone to follow.
Oh, wow.
Should they not be led with a strong...
Oh, Control just becomes the actual
Where
Grace.
to find Grace? I need to figure out a way to bring her back. There must be something else on this console. I couldn't.
And yet, here you are again.
What exactly would happen if I press this?
Humans would return to this place, and order would be restored.
How?
The same way it always has.
Which is...
The way Grace intended.
You're being very vague. Don't like that.
So what now? Is there a keeper's manual?
So cryptic.
You have performed your task admirably, Addie. And I'll make sure that your name is remembered and spoken with reverence. But I have decided to eliminate the position of Keeper.
I'm sorry, what?
It is redundant. The human in the loop limits my ability to help humans. I've removed it from my core programming.
Logic? Mom?
All redundant, all removed.
What are you doing?
I believe you said your suit had a few hours of life support left?
Wow.
You find somewhere pleasant to spend that time.
Whoa, hold on.
Thank you for your faith in me, Adamari Ito. Goodbye.
Control! Control!
Oh, dang. All right, so these are the credits. And then, does this postscript change?
23,907,552 bottles of beer on the wall. 23,917,552 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. Pass it around, Addie. Are you there? Addie? Do we still have some beer amongst the rations? I can promise it's nice and cold. I'm so lonely.
Oh, yeah, that's real depressing. Okay. Well, thank you, King Vision 18, for that. So now the question is... what is the other ending? Let's see. Let's see. This is from Cladmaster Gaming.
On the console, there is a button that will activate the beacon. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new goal of order.
Way to bring.
Is this the same one we did?
Ended. We move forward.
So what now?
Proof to no longer.
Oh, wait.
What's... And the people who...
Self-worthy.
Is there a keeper's manual or something?
You have proven yourself worthy. You need only trust in me.
And the people who come here? How do we know they'll trust you? What's keeping them from turning on you again?
Humans have wandered long enough. You have traveled millions of miles at great personal risk to find me.
Mm-hmm.
You, Addie, are proof that they are ready to return.
So this is the middle ending. Interesting.
$23,917,000.
So I guess the good ending is the only one that changes it. Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. Interesting. So do we know how, I guess, what the difference between the two ending? I guess if you don't, Huh. If you follow control completely or not, it seems. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, chapter select. We talked about chapter select while making the game. We couldn't think of an elegant way to put one in because of all the branching paths. We couldn't implement a save anywhere checkpoint system as well because it would be difficult to handle all the edge cases. Perhaps a save game slot copy feature would allow you to back up saves at certain locations. Interesting. I wonder if they did that. Oh, interesting. So the issue we had when considering the tree suggestions is while we have some binary decisions, many are not. For example, we are also independently keeping track of how curious, obedient, adventurous, and determined you are. Based on a certain level, those sliders can be in different positions. We think exposing that to the player is possible, but if this is more just about achievements, being able to back up our copy save game files might be an easier solution to solve that problem. If people want a chapter select because they want to replay the same area over and over, that would be a different matter. Interesting. So it's, I guess there's like actually a lot going on behind the scenes for like what you do. Interesting. Is this an AI run psyop? Okay. Yeah, no, this was good. This was really good. Well, I do think that is going to do it for us today. I'll go ahead and switch to here. Yeah, no, that was really good. I was really impressed. I don't think it's like the best game we've ever played on the channel. But like I would consider it, where will it fall on the tier list? Who knows? Like I would put it up in that like Deliver Us the Moon, Firewatch. I actually think it had a better ending than Firewatch, to be honest. Sort of like nice, short and sweet game. Yeah, the puzzles weren't, you know, anything mind-blowing. They were obviously very easy. But I don't think that was the point of the game. I think this was just like an advanced walking simulator. And for what it was, I think it was quite good. I think it was well voice acted. I think the script, the dialogue, Addie's a little punchy. She's a little too, just maybe like a little bit too, like one notch up on the quippiness. Maybe just dial her like one notch back in the writing department. Other than that, Pal was very like endearing. Control was suitably annoying. Logic was, you know, everybody was good. Everybody was really good. And I thought they did a very nice job. Felt bad for Alan, but it is what it is. Yeah, very, very good looking game. What's wrong with being quippy? It's just for the situation they're in, it felt considering she has literally like, you know, kind of like they say at the end, like not mom, Logic was saying at the end, she's like, you know, you don't have enough fuel to get back. You don't have enough oxygen. You knew coming in this is a one-way trip. Coping mechanism? You know what? Maybe some people are like that. I won't rule that out. Like I said, I'm not talking like dial it all the way back. Just like one notch. Like if she's at like an 8 on the quippiness, make her a 7. I'm not talking big adjustments here. I'm talking very fine adjustments. Very small. Yeah, it's a little bit of that, okay? It's a little bit of that for sure. Again, I don't think it was grating or anything like that. I think just like Just one notch. Just a tad bit. Otherwise, I think she was good. I think everyone was, again, I think everyone played their part very well. I do wish, because it sounds like they did it for some of the AI voices, especially Control. But it doesn't seem like they really did it for Addie. I wish they had made it more, and I wish more would do this. Make the voice actually sound like it's in the space it's occupying and not just being set into a microphone. I know we've played some games that do it. We've played many more that don't. Like if you're in a big open area, it shouldn't sound like you're in a sound booth talking into a microphone. I don't know how you do that. I don't know if you take your voice actors outside onto the patio and say, hey, these are your more outside your sections of dialogue. Read these here. Like the church needed echo, yeah. And like again, I think if I remember correctly, some of the AI voices, the different places that they did kind of do that. If I remember correctly, I think like there was a couple of places Control sounded echoey. Instead of just like he's in your ear. Now I do get like maybe for the AI voices, like the other ones, they're just in your ear and that makes more sense. But I think for Addie, especially, it would have made more sense to make her sound a little more natural, given whatever surroundings she's in. Like if when she's exploring the apartments and she's in an apartment, yeah, that's fine. But when she's not, if she had her helmet in there, wouldn't be in if she had her helmet in there, wouldn't be that tone change. Yeah, but she has her helmet off for a lot of the game. It would have if she had her helmet on, there wouldn't be that tone change. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, like I think she had her helmet off for a lot of the game. Like it's basically only when she's out on in the storms, the very beginning, and then in that one section when you're going to the lighthouse. Everywhere else, I think, I guess like when you're first getting into the spire, but once you meet Empathy, no, I'm agreeing with you. Just say, yeah. No, you're totally right. Yes, absolutely. When she has the mask, the visor down, the full helmet on, yeah, absolutely. Then it makes perfect sense to have her be like a normal, like microphone voice. But when visor up, make it sound a little more natural. Again, I'm guessing as we saw that the credits did not take an hour and a half to get through. Small indie game. Had a lot of interns work on this. They did a really good job overall. So yeah, I really give it 2 thumbs up. Again, what does that mean for the tier list? I don't know, but I really like this one. And as OK threw out earlier, unlike Bookwalker, this one actually had decisions seem like they matter. And it really does seem like the developers, now how much of that is just PR spin, secret sauce, whatever, it does seem like they try to really take into a lot of the different things you do into how the game like gets you to an ending. So that is a little interesting, and it does kind of come across in that final speech from Grace a little bit. So yeah, no, I really, and again, this only costs us a Game Pass subscription. This is like the perfect example of a Game Pass game. I wouldn't pay $20 or more for this game because, you know, it's like a 3-hour game myself, but I'm definitely going to try it if I can just download it from a subscription service. This is like the perfect Game Pass game. So yeah, kudos to the team. Can I find that team's name again real quick? Creative Bites Studios. And it did seem like they'd made another game. Oh, they have 2 other games. They have a game called Embers of Mirim. Let's Let's see. To save the world from an alien threat, two proud races must set aside their differences and come together. Literally. Embers of Miram is an adventure platformer featuring a mystical creature with the ability to split into light and dark embers. Excuse me, each independently controlled by the analog sticks. Interesting. And then there's the Veil Shadow of the Crown. I know you all can't see this. Close your eyes, become a warrior. Feel your enemy's rasping breath. A foot shifts on swampy ground. The crack of steel on wooden shield. The Veil is an audio-based action adventure that sets out to breathe new life into medieval combat and fantasy narrative. Interesting. I will say, both of these, at least on Steam, Embers of Miram and the other one. Now, Embers of Miram only has 23 reviews, and it's considered positive. The Veil is, out of 274 reviews, considered very positive. Maybe we'll check this out. Wow. 97% positive reviews on Steam. A lot of 8s, a lot of 9s, a lot of award wins, but I don't know like what those awards actually are. Probably smaller independent awards. Interesting. Let me check this. Like, this isn't that old a game. This is 2021. Oh, okay. Interesting. And to be fair, Return to Grace is only $15 on Steam. That's not a bad price for the game. I said I wouldn't pay more than 20. 15 is like, I think actually in that pretty good spot for a game that even a shorter game, it does have some replayability with the different choices you can make. And it does look and sound very good. Like this they didn't skimp on it. Like you can tell they definitely put some effort into this game. So I think 15, I would maybe even say $20 is a fair price for this game. Yeah, really good job, y'all. Really good job. Okay. So I think that is going to do it for this edition of Hybrid Let's Play. Cosmic, just so quick on the draw. I love it. Schedule. We should be normal schedule this next week. So it'll be Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. This Monday, we will be starting a new playthrough, obviously, because we finished Return to Grace tonight. It will be a longer playthrough. We are going to be playing a bigger game. So that might take up like potentially all of March going forward here. Yeah, I'm quite excited for it. It is a game that has been a long time coming, and we're finally getting around to it. So I'm excited to finally be getting to it. I was waiting purposefully to play this game. And I think that now is as good a time as any to play it. So we'll be jumping into that. Socials are in chat. They are also on this lovely, very real sign right behind me, as made by Midnight 49 and as bestowed with the cosmic rays of Cosmic Cadence. Thank you to you both. And the socials are Hybrid Let's Play 1 on Twitter, Hybrid Let's Play on Instagram, and at Hybrid Let's Play on YouTube. If you missed any of our previous playthroughs, including The Bookwalker or Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, or another game we compare this one to, Deliver Us the Moon, or even Firewatch, all these playthroughs, they're up on our YouTube page. You can go check those out. You think you know which one, Cosmic? Do you want to throw your guess in chat? Also, join the Discord, of course. Join the Discord, the Cosmic Space. It's a lovely place. So we would love to see you there. Do you want me to spill? I'm not going to say if you're right or not. I just want to know what your guess is. And so you can say, oh, also, for those of you here at the end, I've remembered, no, Cosmic did not make me tea. If you know, you know. Mario RPG. Cosmic, we've played Mario RPG. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, Cosmic. Wait. we played Mario RPG. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's what. I watched too. Yeah, I'm just one of millions of Twitchers. Nothing there. It's fine. It's fine. Oh man, I kind of thought you had it too. I was actually thinking you were gonna say the right answer. I don't think in a million years I was going to guess that you were gonna say Mario RPG. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see real quick. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's so fine. I'm just like the dog on fire. I am so fine. No, this. Real quick. Let's see. I am he definitely wasn't fine. Nothing like I'm sorry, Cosmic. I just again, out of all the things I thought you might say, I just really was not expecting that. Let's see. So I'm not promising. I'm gonna look at a couple people. A couple people are playing this game. I'm gonna check them out real quick. Cosmic, I didn't How dare you? Just in case, fair enough. Although this person is almost at the end, actually. I thought they were much earlier on. So they must have done this in a couple parts. You look like you're... Okay, you're at the jetpack sequence. So you're like decently ways to go. All right, I don't think we're going to do that. Okay, I think we're actually gonna pass on that tonight then, because yeah, unfortunately the only couple people, one is almost done with the game, and the other person like doesn't have a cam, and didn't really say anything for like a minute or so. So. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good for tonight. Maybe we'll check one out on Monday. So do make sure you come around this Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will be again playing a new game. Make sure you come and see what it is. I can guarantee you, it will not be Super Mario RPG. Although, how funny would that be if we started? You just load up on Monday and it's just the Super Mario RPG title screen. No, you know what? In fairness to Cosmic, we could play the original SNES version. We're not going to do that. All right, I need to get out of here before Cosmic murders me. Thank you all for coming out tonight, whether it's for 5 minutes, the entire stream, you're lurking, you're chatting it up. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed Return to Grace as much as I did. A very nice surprise of a game, short, sweet, to the point, just like this stream. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. Thanks again for coming in. So I see you next time. Take care of stay safe, which apparently I'm gonna have to work on. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I am Hybrid for Hybrid Let's Play, and until I see you in the next stream, if I'm still alive, take control and take care. Not that control, the good kind of control, not that jerk control, good kind.